Well, this is an exciting and a very important day, not only for Australia, but also for the people of Uriah and of the Burton family themselves. The Victoria Cross was awarded to Alexander Stewart Burton on the 9th of April 1915 for an act of extraordinary courage and bravery, and along with Tubbs and Dunstan, he was given this Victoria Cross for extraordinary courage in the Battle of Lone Pine, where the Turks were involved in a very serious counterattack. And over the years, the Victoria Cross, I understand from the Burton family, was in a drawer at the family shop in Uriah. And then recently, a few years ago, Mr. Baker, a remarkable Australian, generosity of spirit and also with a curious mind, having bought the Victory Medal, which quite rightly was also awarded posthumously to Mr. Burton. He then traced down the origins of this medal and was able to find the Burton family in Uriah. And here today we are very privileged at the Australian War Memorial to bring back into the Hall of Valour, alongside Alexander Stewart Burton's Victoria Cross, the Victory Medal. This is a remarkably important find. It is the kind of thing that we encourage all Australians to be thinking about, particularly as we come up to the centenary of the First World War. And I'm sure that the Burton family, I'm certainly sure that Mr. Baker would agree that if you're watching this, if you're reading about this, then go and have a look in your attic. Have a look in that old box or those drawers where your great-great-uncles or great-grandfathers' memorabilia from the First World War might be. Or look in your mantelpiece or your display cabinet, and that medal that you have or some other piece of military memorabilia may be of immense interest to and importance to our country, Australia. At the Australian War Memorial, we have many experts who've got great expertise that can help you find your history, and that medal that you have, that you put out in a garage sale, for goodness sake, might actually have immense value. Not just monetary value, but more importantly, historical heritage value in terms of the pride we have in our nation and those men and women who gave us this legacy. Increasingly what's happening, we are having young Australians who are proud of and interested in our military history, but who don't understand what they've inherited from their families, bringing stuff in, or it's turning up on eBay or garage sales or some form of moving it on, who don't realise just how important what they have is to us as Australians. So Mr. Baker, he's obviously a very special man because he got the Victory Medal and then he worked very hard, a bit of a curiosity, doing some research to find out, well, where did it come from? Who did it belong to? And who was it awarded to? This is a very important thing because what it means now that not only the Burton family themselves and Burton's descendants are able to come to the Australian War Memorial and see this medal exhibited with his Victoria Cross, but so too can all Australians. And whenever you give something to the Australian War Memorial, you know it's going to be kept safely and proudly forever. And if you ever want to come and see it, or your family and members of the public want to come and see it, you can at any time you want. And the other thing I just say to Australians is for the centenary of the First World War, we will be building a travelling exhibition which will travel throughout many parts of Australia, and one of the things we're looking at is a kind of an antique roadshow. So get your stuff ready because in a couple of years we'll be coming to you.